I challenge anyone who has even a passing interest in vampires to walk past a trade that has the words "Vampires vs. Robots" on the cover.
I know, I mean, that's gotta be a good throwdown, right? Merciless blood-sucking vampires versus cold, implacable machines. But, I mean, what could vampires and robots possibly be fighting over?
Well, as it turns out, us. In the future, apparently, robots will be using human blood as a combination of fuel and industrial lubricant. It's not really made clear how that works, but then not a lot in Transfusion is made that clear, is it, Hex?
Yeah, but we do know a few things. We know that there are vampires, we know that there are robots, and we know that they're competing for a rapidly dwindling supply of blood. Our lead character, William, is a vampire that joins forces with 2 humans on the logic that they might be the last 2 Happy Meals on the planet, and they set off to attack the robot stronghold.
I've got to say, this all felt a little sparse to me. I mean, Steve Niles is famed for his vampire saga 30 Days of Night, but in this, he really seems to be putting his feet up and letting the artist do all of the heavy lifting. I mean, there's not much character development or expansion on this post-apocalyptic world we find ourselves in.
Well, maybe so, but I feel like the coldness and the emptiness of this world is kind of the point. And Mention 3's artwork is outstanding, managing to be both beautiful and terrifying at the same time, with wild splatters of blood and a sense of chaos created through ink and brushstrokes, but then refined and brought together with tiny details like sharp pointed teeth and detailed machinery.
I agree that most of the artwork was awesome, but I was kind of put off by the change in artists in the third part. Tony Moy takes over for 4 pages when the final robot and vampire fight kicks off, and he uses this completely different, sketchy, line-drawn style that didn't work for me at all.
Wow, no, it absolutely worked for me. I mean, I got the sense of the art being constructed around me as I read. I was really surprised by this. I loved every minute of it, and I'm gonna give it a buy.
Okay, well, honestly, I was kind of disappointed by this one. I mean, the plot just felt too hurried and unjustified for me to get into the story, and even with some undeniably awesome moments in the artwork, it just didn't do it. I'm gonna have to give this one a berry.